see you there. Welcome to Diego's Delightful Drivel. I'm Diego. I own a lot of Delightful Drivel. Today I'm going to be going through a few of the DVDs I've purchased on DVD hunts over the last few weeks. By popular request, I've taken my beautiful face out of the video. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so I've got my CEX bag here, which is obviously a mark of quality, of course. And this is just full of some films that I got on. I got two separate DVD hunts. The first one was a couple of weeks ago in Bedminster. So we went to try out the new CX actually, and it was dreadfully disappointing because there was just no real stock of bad films. It was all just kind of DVDs that people didn't want, standard. But I did find the shop that I was looking for in Bristol, which I knew existed. It was called Revival Market, and it's you just go in there and it's kind of just old woman that owns shop that doesn't know what it is, and it's full of things from old places. And you go to the back and there's like a shelf of VHS tapes. So spoilers, there are some VHS tapes in here. I don't have a VHS player, so I don't know how I'm gonna watch them, but there are some VHS tapes. And the second time was I went up to Tamworth actually. That was last week, so I drove all the way up to Tamworth because I'm a sad act. I've got nothing better to do with my life apparently, to find this shop that we went to one time last year, which we didn't know actually existed at all past this moment. Turns out it's called C. Harrison, and even more so than Revival Market is, just walk in and man is sat there on his little stool and there's just crap like everywhere. There was like piles of DVD. There must be like 500-600 DVDs in that shop, but just bric-a-brac, just shit everywhere, like you cannot get through it all. So we managed to get him to let us look through everything, and we did so and picked up a good haul. And then on the way home we went to Lichfield and went through some charity shops, and went to the absolute pit of the earth, Walsall, which is the most miserable place I've ever been. There were maybe 1 in 5 shops open on the high street, but we did find, of course, the marvellous CEX there as a staple of any high street nowadays. So we got some solid shit in this bag. Got IMDb open here as well, so we can go through the films a little bit more. But I think I'm just going to delve straight in here and just see what I get. So let's see what we got here. Hopefully it's not a VHS. Alright, straight away we have got Parasite. Okay, and the tagline is a battle for survival, a savage new life form, and this life form is hungry. They messed with Mother Nature, now she wants revenge. I mean, a lot of these films tend to be kind of early, late 90s, early 2000s, where it's just a rip-off of proper films, but I could not find any sort of thing here from Asylum, which is usually a mark of solid just like crap, which you don't want to watch because it's, you know, it's just obvious they know what they're doing. So this is from Shoreline Entertainment, which I've never heard of, and I don't know if any of these actors are real. Nope, don't recognise any of those. Let's see what this is then, so shall we? Parasite. So let's search this up on IMDb. Oh, that might be a different Parasite actually. No, that looks far too interesting. It's not that one, is it? So that's a different Parasite, but oh wow, that looks pretty cool actually. 1998 Parasite? Could be that. Could be 1998 Parasite. Of course, this is going to be another one of those where it's released as something completely different 100 different times because no one cares. But any more clues in here? No. Is there a different name on the box? Parasite. All right. Well, let's just search the actors. Oh, there we go. Parasite. See, I couldn't even find it on the name search. 2004. 2.4 out of 10. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at this a little bit more then, shall we? Parasite. 2.4 out of 10. You can see none of the actors have any headshots on here, which is always a sign of quality. Let's have a little look down here. Look at the reviews for a good indication of how it goes. Oh, a sci-fi channel for, oh no, it might be early Asylum. Oh, if hell has a video store, Parasite would be there for sure. Nice. I hate to say a movie is the worst movie ever, but this movie was awful. Let's just see what else we got in here. We have got Murder Between Friends. Oh, I actually got this. I remember this. I got it from CEX in Lichfield. I think it was just the solid low quality box art here. Look at these stills. Are these guys friends? you reckon they're friends? And there was murder between friends. And who's in this? Again, multimedia entertainment just over here. So I wonder if they're a company or if they're just a excuse to make money. Alright, in New Orleans, nothing is as it seems, even murder. Alright, let's just delve straight into this. 5.3. So these racings are, the kind of the sweet spot that we found is between 3 and 5 tends to be solid shit film. Anything lower than 3 is hit or miss. You kind of get something that is just so boring that you want to die, or something just unwatchable. 6 and above tends to be just meh. I don't really care about that, because there's so much like just meh films out there, in the middle where no one cares about it either way. It's just pumped out. Alright, let's see what the reviews are like again. Oh no, actual good reviews. Oh dear. Oh, I don't care for this at all. Okay, TV movie. Oh, it's so stuck in the box. I have a feeling this has never been watched. Let's have a look here. Oh, well, maybe. Alright, well, maybe that was... Oh, hang on, we got some titles available on DVD from Odyssey. Look at that. There's got to be something in there that's terrible, surely. Look at that. Well, they're all just TV crappy movies. Let's have a closer look at this, shall we? This could be a good research. There you go. Just work your way through them. There's got to be something in there. They all look kind of just like Lifetime films, don't they? It's always hit or miss with stuff like this. I mean, there's probably going to be some pretty solid bad moments in there. I'm pretty sure that's a drama, actually, looking back at it. Because dramas are they can be funny. That's a thriller. So I assume that is not going to be thrilling in the least bit. There we go, Murder Between Friends. Just put that over there. And next one up is the Selena Incident. This looks suspiciously familiar to Parasite. Let's get Parasite back in here. Oh dear. I wonder if they're influenced by anything. Nope, can't think of anything at all. Roswell was just the beginning. The Selena Incident. And there's some pretty good stills over here. Look at this over here. Look at this guy. In some sort of problems there. What's he got around his neck there? A slug? A hose, maybe? There's not much on here. I might as well just read this to you, I suppose. But let's have a look, shall we? During a routine transport exercise, a group of prisoners overpower their guards and take them hostage. But their well-executed plan soon turns into something far more menacing. When they enter the supposedly peaceful town of Selena, the prisoners and guards are faced with an alien threat greater and more powerful than anything imaginable. Roswell was just the beginning. And this is by Newbold Pictures. And I predict that this is another one of these films. Oh wow, look at that. It's like a snuff film. I predict this is another one of these films that has many, many names. So let's have a look at this. 2007. It could end up just being crap. 2.7. Okay, that is dodgy. So going with the system we worked out earlier on, that could be unwatchable. Action, adventure, comedy. Oh no. That's the other thing that's really bad, is when films like this try and be funny, they are ruined. And I say ruined because they're already like utter turds anyway, but ruined as in you can't laugh at them at all. Yep, also known as Terror Town, Alien Invasion USA, Alien Invasion in Arizona. So I get 10 points for that. Okay, alright, 1 out of 10. That's usually pretty good. Warning, oh dear. This was by far the worst movie I've ever seen, and that's compared to Alexander, Fortress 2 and The New World. I should go back to Blockbuster and ask for my money back along with compensation, as it was a truly traumatic experience. For the first 10 minutes I was changing the zoom on my widescreen TV because the actors seemed to be out of screen. I didn't think it was possible to make such a bad film in this day and age. I was wrong. While typing this message I thought of a good reason to buy this movie, a joke present at Xmas. I'm blaming the missus for this one, as she picked it. Thanks babe. Be warned, a true shocker all round. Okay, alright. Absolutely the rubbishest movie ever. This is our leader so far, Selena Incident. I might even put him over here because that's treasured possession over there. Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to do 2 more. I think. No, I'll do 3 more. So let's just go straight in here, and we got a VHS this time, and it's a Van Damme Black Eagle with the Soviet sign. Nice. There are no armies. There is no glory. This fight is 1-on-1. Kosugi versus Van Damme from the makers of AWOL. I have no idea what that is. Nice. Oh, okay. All right. He's the star of Pray for Death and Rage of Honor. So yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme films are again. There's some good bad ones, and there's some just boring ones. He's a pretty good actor, to be honest. As far as they go, as bad actors go, as B-movie actors go. Bloodsport, absolute classic. Sudden Death, of course, that's fantastic as well. Never heard of this one in particular, so let's have a look. Black Eagle. By the box art, I'm gonna guess that it's a East versus West Rocky IV type thing, 1988. So we've got kind of Japanese actor, European actor. They couldn't possibly face off. 3.8 out of 10. Again, it's in that sweet spot. It's in that sweet spot. Let's have a look. Let's look at the reviews down here. A poor man's James Bond. Malta is the real star of this feature. It was looking so good, it may be a dud as well. No idea. Alright, well, I'll have to buy a VHS player, I suppose. Otherwise. Okay, next one. Oh, another VHS. Under Siege 2. Look, it's so big I can't even get it in frame here. Look how clunky this is. Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal is, yeah, one of these sort of bad ones. Oh, there's lots of stuff on the back there. The action delivers non-stop from What's On magazine. Oh, they got a review from The Sun. That's always a mark of quality there. A hell for leather, out of control train of a movie. You'll love this one. And it looks like Steven Seagal's getting all sorts of situations here. He's choking a fella. He's walking up some sort of wall. There's some guy that looks like his head's kind of caved in already. I wonder if he's going to be in peril later on. Alright, let's look into this. Under Siege 2 though, so the first one must have been quality that they made a sequel to it. That's how this works, right? Oh, so he was in the first one. So this is a Steven Seagal law film. 5.5. Action thriller from 1995. The original had 6.5, so it wasn't really much to build upon by the looks of it. Steven Seagal accidentally ends up on a train full of terrorists and has to save the world. Okay. Exciting and rewatchable. Bone-breaking action, highly entertaining. Easy fun. Well, when you say easy fun, do you mean fun or do you mean actual good film? I wonder how much they paid him there to be on this train. I mean, look at this. He's hanging off that. That definitely happened as well. Actually, it looks like it's like a caravan park here. It looks like he's just hanging off a caravan park or a diner or something. So do you reckon he just like hung off the side of a diner? And they're like, yep, that'll do. That's perfect. Oh, it's Warner Brothers. Oh, bollocks. I bought a good film, haven't I? Alright, let's get one more in here. Gladiator Cop. 2,000 years ago, he conquered the world. Now he's back to clean it up. Mortal Kombat meets Highlander. Not bad. 18. That means gratuitous violence. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, I think I remember this now. We bought this from Tamworth. I had to check my age, see. Bought this from Tamworth from a charity shop, a book charity shop, with some confused women in there that were just chatting about their week. And I was forced to buy this by Jason. He forced me to. I didn't want to. There, look, this is him. He forced me to buy it. Let's read this, shall we? 2,000 years ago, Alexander the Great was conquering the world. He had his highest-ranking general, Parmenion, assassinated. Before Parmenion died, he vowed that one day he would return to exact revenge. Present day, Andrew Garrett is a cop with psychic abilities. He is assigned to investigate. The play, a barbarous gladiatorial competition organised by the city's underworld. Andrew goes undercover and infiltrates the play, disguised as a fighter, calling himself the Gladiator. Parmenion, a gambler of the play... Wait, what? Parmenion... Okay, whatever. Parmenion, a gambler of the play, baits Andrew to enter the battle dome called the Arena of Death and fight the giant Mongol. No idea. How on earth? What has happened here? how are these two linked? Is this a time travel film? Well, this may even take the winner from the Selena incident. It's got Lorenzo Lamas, who I know is bad because he's in CIA 2, and some other miscellaneous actors. Who were they? Alright, well, let's have a look at this. Gladiator Cop. Whenever it says two films meet each other, like Mortal Kombat meets Highlander, I mean, Mortal Kombat and Highlander are, of course, such sought-after films, aren't they? 2.7. 2.7 out of 10. Smart. Also, all of the similar films here have shirtless guys on them. I wonder... Oh, there's a shirtless guy on there as well. Somehow. Very funny. One of the worst fighting movies ever made. No less than art. So beautiful. Forgotten for a good reason. A powerful piece of cinematic excellence. Abysmal, diabolical, possibly the worst ever. Right, that'll do for our 6 there. So let's recap here, shall we? So we've got Parasite. We've got Murder Between Friends. The Selena Incident. Black Eagle. Under Siege 2. And Gladiator Cop. So which one of those do you think will be the best? Which one out of those 6 is going to be worth watching with your friends with a few beers and taking the living shit out of it? Because that's the mark of a bad film, isn't it? It doesn't matter if it's a terrible thing to watch. As long as you can take the piss out of it, that's completely fine. As long as you enjoy yourself. Anyway, there's your 6. Until next time, I hope you've enjoyed Diego's Delightful Drivel.